Hi guys, this is my second introduction to this video. The first one I did outside when it was nice and what have you. I've just gone to play it, to check it, and there's no sound. Right, so here we are again. So later on in the video you'll see me outside. Alright? Right guys, this is just an update of what I've been up to with the Corsair. And one of the new builds I've got going on is the Tamiya Mosquito. So this will be a quick few slideshows telling you about what I've done and all that sort of stuff. Okay, but to follow this, what I did earlier, okay, I did a quick video of the where Works put me up down in Portsmouth. And it's a beautiful old country house, Ballashill, that's the main restaurant, with some beautiful grounds, and it's been really nice stopping here. And hopefully the next time I'm down here, which is not next week but week after, they're going to put me up here again. But we shall see. Okay, so on with the show, shall we say? So just after this, you'll see a quick. I think it's half-a-minute video on where I am. Alright? And then it'll go on to what I've been up to. Alright guys? So, see you in a tick. Alright guys, so yeah, that's where they've decided they're going to put me up, and that's where I've been stopping this week. So, this week I've not done any sort of modelling. But I have got a little bit further on the Corsair. It's painted, okay, it's weathered, and what have you, and decals and all that sort of stuff on it. So there's going to be, a couple of pictures now, and then after you've had a look at that, I'll tell you what I did. Okay, 2 minutes. Right, so you've had a look at the Corsair, and as you can see, hopefully from the photos, like I say, it's painted with the Hakata paints. The which set is it? The Pacific War set. I think it's 4 paints in there. Now, I tried thinning them normally with the normal thinners, and it doesn't quite work out. Now, the best thing I found to thin them with, especially the 2 blue colours, it was actually water. water works better, just a couple of drops, not much, than any sort of thing that I've found. Other than that, it tends to dry up your needle really fast, and I've got a Neo, so it's a 0.3 needle, so it's actually quite a big needle, and it still used to get clogged up really, really badly. The white underneath is Vallejo white, because the white that's in the kit in the set is not that great, to be honest. So once I was on with a couple of coats of clear, then the decals, and the decals went down beautifully. Not normal Academy decals. I can't remember what company they're from, but yeah, they went down really, really well, bedded in really, really nicely with some Microset and Sol, and then also a couple more coats, and then it was onto the weathering. Started off with a wash, just a normal, a light sandy coloured wash, not sand coloured, but a light sandy coloured wash, because the aircraft itself, it didn't fly from aircraft carriers as such. It actually flew from beaches or sand, sandy strips in the Pacific, even though it was a Navy aircraft at the time. So once that was done, I put a matte coat on, obviously after I took it off, and then it was on with a dot filter. Okay, a couple of oils, some blues and whites mainly, and a grey, mainly to give it a worn look. And then it was out with my trusty pastels. So with the pastels, I highlighted again some of the panel lines, did the exhaust stains and the gun stains, put some like muddy brown ones on there just slightly. And when I get back, I think I might have another look at it, see what I think, maybe add some more or not, see if I can take some of it off, because with it being pastels, I might be able to brush some of it off. I don't know. I don't know if it needs it. I've left it for a week, so I'm going back with fresh eyes. Okay, so that's the Corsair. Next is on to the actual Mosquito, the de Havilland Mosquito, the Tamiya one. Again, it's a brilliant kit. We all know this. And if you just take a quick look at a few of the photos, some of the bits and pieces I've done, I can't remember what I did in the last update, but you'll just see a couple of photos of it, and I'll tell you again what I've done to that. Right guys, a couple of photos for you there. With the seats should I say, I added some Milliput, the red one, the one in the white red box, and I use that to mould the cushions for the seats, because there isn't any actually in the kit, and the ones on the navigator's seat, they're not brilliant. Then with some sheet styrene and some styrene rod, some wires, different gauges of wires. I just started adding some cables, adding a little bit more relief to the radios. I put a stand for one of them to actually sit on. Added some ribbing just behind the radiator, and also on both side walls, using some wire twisted round a styrene rod to create hoses. Now I've just painted that with Vallejo Interior Green and some other Vallejo colours, just to, for the seat, for the actual hoses and the wires. So when I get back home, that just needs a wash, a clear coat, then a wash, and some other weathering and what have you, just to bring it all together so the metal on the tubing, on the conduits, doesn't look too bright. And that's about where I'm at the moment. Not much more on the go. I'm hoping to get back to the Jaguar. I want to get the Corsair out of the way, then I think I want to get back to the Jaguar. That's been sat there a while, because I've not really had the get and go to actually rectify some of the faults, but I will be going back to that. Okay, anyway, from sunny Portsmouth, that's where I am. I'll see you on my next video. Cheers guys.